Hello commanders, welcome back. Today we are going to take a look at the two faction specific ships that are available in the game at the moment, and I'm talking of course about the Federal Dropship and the Imperial Clipper. We are going to compare them at every activity in the game and find out which one is better and at what. In that way it will be easier for you to choose the ship that suits your playstyle better and start increasing your reputation and your rank with the Federation or the Empire first. Because the main role of the Federal Dropship is not yet implemented in the game, we are going to treat them both as multi-role ships. I have equipped them both with the best available module so we can take a look at their stats, and let's go ahead and start with the Federal Dropship. In order to acquire the Federal Dropship, you must first achieve the rank of Ensign with the Federal Navy, and its cost is at around 19.80 million credits. With the best available modules, it has 25.2 available power, which is awesome, and a decent jump range of 16.92 light years. Not great, but not bad either. The Imperial Clipper on the other hand requires the rank of Baron with the Imperial Navy, and its cost is at around 22.3 million credits. With the best available modules, it has the same available power, 25.2, and a very good jump range of 22.31 light years, which might indicate that it is a better ship for rare goods trading and exploration. Some general info about these two ships. First of all, they have the same class of basic modules, they have the same power plant, thrusters, frameshift drive and power distributor, and of course the same fuel tank with the same capacity. Their main difference is that they have a different number of internal compartments. The Imperial Clipper has 8 while the Federal Dropship has 7, and of course the different classes of these internal compartments. The Federal Dropship comes with a bit better stats on its shields and armor, while the Imperial Clipper has a better maneuverability and an overall better speed. Also, they both require the 7th rank with either the Federal Navy or the Imperial Navy. Now let's go ahead and start comparing them at the activities in the game and find out which one is better. Let's start with trading. I'm going to equip the Federal Dropship with only cargo racks. In that way we will find out what is the maximum cargo capacity it can have, but before we do that, let's go ahead and take a look at the internal compartments. Like I said before, it has 7 internal compartments, of which 1 class 6, 2 class 5, 1 class 4, 2 class 3 and 1 class 2. That means that the best shield generator the Federal Dropship can have is an A6. Let's go ahead and equip on cargo racks and find out what is the maximum cargo capacity. Without any shield, without any protection, the Federal Dropship has a maximum cargo capacity of 164 tons, which isn't impressive at all. If we go ahead and equip the best shield generator, our cargo capacity goes down to 100 tons maximum, and if we downgrade the shield generator, our cargo capacity will be at 132 tons, but if we downgrade this shield generator even further, we will have an A4 shield generator and a cargo capacity of 148 tons. And unfortunately this is the lowest class of shield generator we can equip on our Federal Dropship, because the hull will be too heavy for an A3 or an A2, so this is not very impressive, not a very good trading capacine. If mining is what you are looking to do with your Federal Dropship, then you can have a refinery with 6 bins, a cargo capacity of 144 tons, and of course 2 class 2 mining lasers, and there is plenty of space to add more weapons and modules on the utility mounts for extra protection. The Imperial Clipper now has 8 internal compartments, of which 1 class 7, 1 class 6, 2 class 4, 2 class 3 and 2 class 2, and that means that the Imperial Clipper can have a shield generator of A7, a much better shield generator than that of the Federal Dropship. Now let's go ahead and equip only cargo racks and see what is the maximum cargo capacity. With only cargo racks equipped and no protection at all, our Imperial Clipper has a maximum cargo capacity of 248 tons, which is pretty impressive. It seems that this class 7 internal compartment makes all the difference. Now let's go ahead and equip a shield and see what will be our maximum cargo capacity. With an A7 shield generator, which is quite expensive actually, we have 120 tons of maximum cargo capacity, but a very good protection. If we downgrade this shield generator, we have 184 tons of maximum cargo capacity, but we can downgrade it even further, get an A4 shield generator and have 232 tons of maximum cargo capacity, which is the cargo capacity of the Type 7 without any shields. But unlike the Federal Dropship, we can go ahead and downgrade our shield generator even further, get 240 tons of maximum cargo capacity and a shield generator of A3, and this is only because the Imperial Clipper is not as heavy as the Federal Dropship. It is quite clear that the Imperial Clipper is a much better choice than the Federal Dropship as far as trading goes. If trading is what you are looking to do in the game, then Imperial Clipper should be your number 1 choice. And the same goes for mining as well, with the same setup with that of the Federal Dropship before, with a refinery with 6 bins, and of course the 2 class 2 mining lasers. We can have a maximum cow capacity of 236 tons, and of course available hardpoints to add more weapons and modules on the utility mounts for extra protection. Best choice for mining as well. Now let's go ahead and take a look at their traveling capabilities, how far they travel, how good is their jump range. We will try to make them as light as possible and see how good they are at rare goods trading and exploration. And I'm going to start with the Federal Dropship again. I'm gonna remove everything we don't need, and I'm going to replace every module with its lightest version. Everything except frameshift drive, of course. We are going to need it if we want to achieve the best jump rates. Let's go ahead and see what will be our jump rates after these changes. After downgrading almost everything, our laden jump rate is at 15.32 light years, which is okay, decent, but nothing spectacular for rare goods trading, and this is with nothing equipped on the hardpoints or the utility mounts. If you want to add something up here for extra protection, your laden jump rates will go down. Let's go and add a couple modules on the utility mounts. With a chaff launcher and a heatsink launcher, our laden jump rate goes down to 15.27 light years, not a great difference, but still nothing spectacular. With exactly the same changes on our Imperial Clipper, we have a laden jump rate of 17.15 light years, which is much better than that of the Federal Dropship, and I don't have anything equipped on the utility mounts and the medium or large hardpoints. Let's go ahead and add a couple modules on the utility mounts. With a chaff launcher and a heatsink launcher, our laden jump rate is at 17.09 light years, which is absolutely good, a much better jump rate than that of the Federal Dropship, and the Imperial Clipper is a better choice for rare goods trading as well. Let's keep going and test them in exploration now. Let's remove everything we don't need and add all the necessary modules for exploration and see what will be our jump rates this time. With only exploration modules equipped and everything downgraded except the frameshift drive, our jump rates for the Imperial Clipper is at 25.59 light years, a very good jump rates for exploration. We have nothing equipped on hardpoints or utility mounts. Let's go ahead and equip some heatsink launchers over here. With only heatsink launchers equipped on the utility mounts, and this is the only module you are going to need if you are going for deep space exploration, our jump rate is at 25.32 light years, absolutely amazing. And if you want to add some extra protection, let's go ahead and add some pulse lasers of class 1 on the 4 hardpoints. Now our jump rate is at 24.91 light years, still very good. We have 4 heatsink launchers and 4 pulse lasers of class 1 for extra protection. With exactly the same exploration loadout, our Federal Dropship has a jump rate of 18.68 light years, not as good as the Imperial Clipper, and this is of course with nothing on the utility mounts or the hardpoints, with 4 heatsink launchers and 5 pulse lasers of class 1 and of course all the necessary modules for exploration. Our Federal Dropship has a jump rate of 18.26 light years. Not a bad jump rate, but not as good as that of the Imperial Clipper. So again, for exploration, the Imperial Clipper is the best choice. They both have the same problem though. Their fuel tank has a limited capacity, only 16, but that will be solved with power play update when we will be able to add multiple fuel tanks on our ships. Of course, adding more fuel tanks will have a negative impact on our jump rates, but for now the Imperial Clipper is a much better choice for exploration as well. So far we have tested the Federal Dropship and the Imperial Clipper in trading, normal trading, rare goods trading, mining and of course exploration, and we have seen that the Imperial Clipper is a much better choice at each and every one of these activities. There is absolutely no reason to prefer the Federal Dropship over the Imperial Clipper if your goal is to trade, explore or mine. We have only left combat out of the equation. Now let's go ahead and give them both a nice combat loadout and see if the Federal Dropship can be a better choice for combat than the Imperial Clipper. Let's start with the Federal Dropship. It has 5 hardpoints, of which 1 large and 4 medium, and the greatest advantage of this ship is the placement of these hardpoints. It reminds me a lot of that of the Python. It means that you can equip fixed weapons on all of these hardpoints and fire with them at the same time at your enemy. This will help you destroy your enemy very fast and deal the maximum damage possible at a very short time. I have equipped, as you can see, pulse lasers, 4 medium pulse lasers and 1 large pulse laser, and because of that incredible available power, I have equipped 4 shield boosters of A0, a shield generator of A6 and a shield cell bank of A5. This is a very good setup. You can go and remove one of the shield boosters and replace it with a chaff launcher if that's what you prefer, and add another shield cell bank here. of A5 and our used power will be at 26.17, or you can replace it with an A4 and have more available power to play with. Now let's go ahead and test the Federal Dropship in combat and see how good it is. Before we go ahead and start shooting enemies, let's do a speed test. Let's see how fast we can go with the Federal Dropship with 4 pips on the engine, of course. Our speed is at 202, not very fast. 203, not the fastest ship. And if we boost, $337, but we can boost quite often actually. It's not the fastest ship, it's a heavy ship, but it has a nice firepower and we're going to test this right away. Now let's go after this Cobra and see how fast we can kill it with our 5 lasers.
Flight assist off.
And this ship might be heavy and not very agile, but with proper use of flight assist off and of course reversing, we can deal with even the most agile enemies. It's quickly down to 55%. Others have joined the fight.
Flight assist on.
And he's dead. Quite fast. There's a fight going on over here. Let's go after this Federal Dropship. That will be a nice test. He's fighting with a couple Cobras and other small ships. Let's join them and kill it.
Attack. Target shields offline.
Okay, he's firing missiles. And he would go down really fast. He can't even hurt our shield. Of course he has a lot of enemies to fight. Okay, let's wait for our lasers to recharge a bit.
Frameshift charge detected.
And kill it before it escapes, preferably. It's down to 2% and it's dead as well.
Under attack.
And another wanted asp. Let's take it down. And it's dead. So fast.
Target destroyed.
An excellent choice for combat, especially if you enjoy playing with fixed weapons, and with the proper adjustments we can turn our Federal Dropship into a nice pirating vessel, with a frameshift drive interdictor, a hatchbreaker limit, a Silsen bag of A3 and 80 tons of maximum cargo capacity, which are more than enough for piracy, and of course a cargo scanner. The main drawback for Federal Dropship when we are talking about piracy is of course its speed. Most people will be able to escape from you and you will have a hard time trying to catch them. Now let's take a look at the Imperial Clipper, which has 4 hardpoints, 2 large and 2 mediums, and its greatest disadvantage is of course the placement of these hardpoints. They are too far from each other, and that means that you cannot equip fixed weapons and fire with them at the same time towards your enemies. You are somewhat forced to equip only gimbaled weapons, or at least 1 fixed and 3 gimbaled weapons if you want to deal some damage. Because of the incredible power the Clipper has, we can equip though 4 shield boosters of A0 and a shield generator of A7 and a shield bank of A6, having that way a very strong shield tank, a bit stronger than that of the Federal Dropship. Of course you can remove one of the shield boosters and add the chaff launcher, if that's how you prefer to go out, and of course add another shield cell bank of A3 and still have absolutely no problem with proper management of power. Now let's go ahead and test it and see how good it is at destroying enemies. Like we did with the Federal Dropship, we are gonna do a test of our speed with 4 pips on the engine, and it is a faster ship than the Federal Dropship. I'm expecting a very good speed. Let's take a look. 346, and might rise, yes, 347 normal speed, which is very good, very fast, and if 348, okay, and if we boost, $439, almost 440. It's almost as fast as a Cobra, and this plays a very important role in the battlefield. Now let's go and see how good is its firepower. Let's go after this Viper. Let's put more power on our weapons. And of course it can't escape, we are much faster than it is. Very easy. Of course the fact that you are forced to use mostly gimbaled weapons on this ship gives you the advantage that you are able to disable subsystems of your enemies quite faster unless you destroy them first. As you can see, the drives of this ship, of this poor trader, are off, and let's finish it, let's put it out of its misery. That way you can go after traders, disable their subsystems and try to steal their cargo. An excellent choice for piracy. An excellent target, let's go after its power plant. Try not to die by crashing. Let's see if we can kill it fast. Let's go.
Target shields offline.
Shields are already down, others are attacking it, of course.
Under attack.
It's a juicy target. We can stay right behind it because of our very good maneuverability. Let's give our weapons time to recharge. And it's dead. Power plant
Target
is
destroyed.
down that fast. So in the end, the major drawback of the Imperial Clipper, the fact that you are forced to use gimbal weapons because of the horrible placement of the hardpoints, can be turned into an advantage. A very nice choice for combat as well, despite the horrible placement of the hardpoints, and with the proper adjustments we have on our hands one of the best pirating vessels in the game, with a frame-seat drive interdictor, a hatch braking limit, 2 shields and bank of A3 and a cargo capacity of 96 tons. And of course one cargo scanner at the utility mounts. The Imperial Clipper is much better at piracy than the Federal Dropship, and it is very efficient at that role. If you are looking for a ship that will help you make money and progress in the game, then the Imperial Clipper is the ship for you, and you should start increasing your rank and your reputation with the Empire. And this is because the Imperial Clipper is a much better choice than the Federal Dropship for rare goods trading, normal trading, mining and of course exploration. In combat though, things are a bit more different. Both ships are quite efficient and they can deal a lot of damage and destroy your enemies quite fast. If you enjoy playing with fixed weapons mostly, then the Federal Dropship is the ship for you, but if you want a faster ship that carries mostly gimbaled weapons, then the Imperial Clipper is a nice choice as well. For bounty hunting and making money out of killing NPCs, both ships are good, you can use them both effectively and have absolutely no problem. For PvP though, these two ships have a very different role to fill. The Federal Dropship is a slow, heavy gun platform that should be used in a group, in a wing of players in order to increase your effectiveness, while the Imperial Clipper is more of a lone wolf pirate chasing down traders and trying to make profit out of this activity. You are going to have a lot of fun in combat with both of these ships, they are very efficient and very fun to fly them. Thank you very much for joining me watching this video. I'm Squid of Love, fly safe commanders, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.